So we just exited the highway and we're making our way over to an overlook. We're gonna camp overnight. We're excited to make this family trip. And then after that, we're going to head over to the campsite. I do have a few things planned out for this weekend. There's a few friends coming later on today, but we decided to head over here before they got out of work. So stay tuned for that. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jay, and I do vlogs about my overland camping, and also do photography, which you can check out in my Instagram. That's Trovat. Stay tuned. We're gonna head up this overlook, like I said, and then I'll see you guys in a few. So let's do this. Is that a swing? Sounds like a swing. Boy, I don't remember this being so close to it. Perfect. Remember, it's like slanted, so probably gonna be, yeah. I think it's just burning wood, no? I think it can go up higher, just a tad bit. That should work fine.
to like zoom in on the audio and see exactly where it begins. That way you can kind of cut it out and insert the beep. I love it. That's the only reason I started, because I don't. The Final Pro Cut was. I only had it for like a year. And I was doing like the videos on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, not even that. That's that. Or is it? We have chips.
Pretty good. Everyone, so before we pack in for the night, we're enjoying some fire. Everyone seems to be chill. We already ate. You guys saw the previous clip of us cooking. Well, our partners cooking. And I want to give a shout out to my friend Ezequiel from Nacion Jeep for accompanying us today. How you feeling?
Well, I'm cold right now. I'm freezing. It has to be at least, what, like 40 degrees?
40 degrees, 40 degrees. But hey, we're in good spirit, right?
Yeah.
Todo bien. Nos la estamos pasando bien. Obviamente hace mucho frío, pero
Es parte de.
es parte de. Entonces, antes de que terminemos la noche, pues queríamos despedirnos y ya en la mañana vamos a hacer todo el relajo, ¿no? De cocinar y en una caminada y ya ven los videos que me aviento con el drone y eso. Pero sí, we'll see you guys on the next clip. So yeah, anything else you want to say? How was the food?
It was
It was
great.
good, huh?
Good burger.
Even though it was so freaking cold.
I enjoy the burger. It was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So shout out to them.
Jackie, thank
Jackie.
you for making that
Jackie
good
and
burger.
Yesenia, yeah.
Yeah.
They were really great at it. So yeah, guys, we'll see you on the next clip.
What
Thank
time
you.
is it? It's early. It's
8:44.
8:44.
Yeah. But you know, we want to spend some time with the family
Yeah.
and chill and all that, and have adult drinks and stuff. You know, keep it sane. All right, guys. See, no, it was right here. And we made it.
Dude, could have walked it.
Hi, guys.
We could have walked it.
So we just stopped at a convenience store. Just picked up a few goodies. We're gonna try to make a hike today. Just getting prepared. We're just bringing in some stuff. So the weather hasn't been cooperative, but make do with it. feels like January. Still an amazing view, but man, it's cold. Feels like 32 degrees. Best to be prepared at all times. So we just got back from our hike. It was a good hike. Very cold, but nonetheless, very cool. The weather still same, but it's okay. You know, we're having fun. We're just near the fire, getting some s'mores and trying to stay warm. But yeah, you know, sometimes weather doesn't cooperate, but then again, I mean, we're used to it, right? It's part of the journey, it's part of the trip, so it's all right. My siblings did end up leaving. You know, it's a little bit too much, and then the tents, the gear that they brought wasn't really helping either, so they took off. My friend also left, Ezequiel. Very understandable. You know, sometimes gear fails, or you know, it's just too much, but it's okay. We'll see them on the next one. But yeah, we're just gonna chill, sit by the fire, enjoy, and then I'll show you guys the rig, a few upgrades that I did, and yeah.
I always have good cards. I always start with bad cards. And I make them good and then switch. When I started, I had three. This bridge deck had 3 cards. Yeah, that's hot. Back to you.
You going?
Nah. You're going.
Keep eating. Suspense.
Ah. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh.
Good morning. We just woke up. It's been nonstop raining and gusts, wind all night. I almost felt like doing an ASMR video of this. We're still huddled in. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's pretty much very cloudy. We're trying to get out and pack out the remaining things, but it's still cold and raining and we're a bit tired, but we'll do it in a bit. Also trying to not wake up our neighbors, trying to let them rest. But yeah, this is our setup in here. Real nice and cozy. You can fit 2 people in here, and then like a small kid or a small pet. We did get this liner insulation. It helps. Just to trap in heat. Wool blanket, and then we got our Kelty sleeping bag. That's all we have. We don't really have much layers. It's just our sleeping bag, wool blanket, and this. It's about 30 degrees, even though it says it feels like 10 because of the gust, the wind. But yeah, this is our little home away from home. All right, so here we are finally showing you my rig. Um, I've made several upgrades over the years. This is a 2020 Jeep Wrangler Willys package. And throughout the years, as I've progressed in my overland journey, I've added stuff, taken off parts that I no longer need. But I'm gonna show you a quick runaround of what I have going on now, with the RTT, tires and all that. So, all right, like I said, it's a 2020 Jeep Wrangler Willys package. I started out with the tires, running the Falcon Wild Peak AT tires, 35 inch, with the Celta XR AEV wheels, 17 inch. This is silver billet color, by the way. I do have the 2024 grill. It's pretty sweet. And I did paint it myself, so props to me. Also running the Midland antenna, 3 dB. I don't have a winch. Still working on that. It's yet to come. I am running, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm running the Quadratec Stealth Light LED. It's the bar. I also have this backup antenna, ghost antenna from Midland. And an upgrade that I did was this hood. I know a lot of you already know where this hood comes from. It's an OEE Rubicon hood, but I really like the look of it. So I figured I'd get one for my Willys. Of course, not a Rubicon, so we put the Willys decal. Turned out really great. Should give me about 10 extra horsepower. I'm also running the Rome 6.5 by 8 awning with the room. It's pretty spacious. Here's another angle of it. And for those of you wondering, I do have the tie gear system going on. Australian-based company. It's awesome. I love it. Have an extra awning on the back. Didn't use it this time. Trash bag. The iKamper Skycamp Mini 3.0. This thing's been amazing. And I know that I started off my journey sleeping in the Jeep. But as my journey progressed, my style also evolved, and that means finding better ways to organize myself. And if I'm taking out the family, my wife, I just wanted to make it more roomier and less of a hassle trying to bring all the stuff down. So this has been a great addition to my system, to the rig, and I'm loving it. It's awesome. Running the Bilstein AV lift, 3-inch lift with the Apex sway bar disconnect. Got the AV Bilstein damper. Let me show you what I got going on in the back. Before I forget, also running the Baja Designs fog lights. These are SAE, so street legal. I don't want to be blinding people. So here in the back, we got the Beaver Tool shovel, Fiskars axe, the trail racks system, and Rhino rack holders. We got some Baja Design spotlights. These are the S2 Sport Antidote rack. Got water and gas right on the side. Let's open up this. And we got our Milwaukee pack out system with our Trailgator table. This thing's awesome. It's great. No rattle. Latches here and on the other side. I did put this LED light here. It's awesome. So with this pack out, do this one hand. Jet boil stove. Got pans. Domatic water dispenser. Cups. And on this side we just have tools. Your basic tools. Shout out to the team, the gang. And up here, another Milwaukee pack out system. Just have electronics in here. Really, really useful stuff. Tables on the side. Flashlight up there. Our Domatic water system here. Fire extinguisher, important. Our solar panel from Jackery. And our tire PVC system here. Jackery 500. Let's take a look at the inside. This I typically don't bring. We just had family here, so we're gonna need that bad boy. Let me show you the middle part of this setup. By the way, before I do that, I do have the Starlink up there. I believe it is waterproof, or at least I'm hoping it is. So it's fine. I just put it around the bag because you never know. But let me show you the inside. So we got a lot going on here. I did do a seat delete, so I don't have the seats. There's our Domatic 35 CFX right there. It's being powered by Jackery 2000. Some chips. This is a secondary first aid kit. I'll show you what I got in a bit. And then my camera, handy dandy camera with our molly rack up there, hiking poles, and binoculars. This is where I keep this monster of a camera. And then my other electronics in here. Jackery solar, like I mentioned. And I do have this rack, so that's how I'm able to hold up things up there. Okay, let's look at the front. In the front, we just got our 12-inch iPad being held by the Valenti design holder. I love this. Got this from Utah, my Utah trip. Not much up in the front, although I do have a handheld flashlight up there. And then my radio, Midland radio that is hooked up to the battery. Not much going on up at the front. Then my tire inflation system is here, running the dual ARB system right there, with the innovative product system, which allows me to hook it up here and on the other side, so I can inflate my tires that way. And going back to this Milwaukee pack out system, the really cool thing about it is you lift here, it just comes out and it hooks up the same way. On this, I just have snacks, last resort type of thing. Snacks. Then you have this thing in the bottom, which I'm not sure you can see, but it hooks up to that. So I can do this one hand. It just snaps in. Easy as that. And on this side, this is my primary first aid kit. gauzes, bandages, more gauzes, pads, dressing pads. All sorts of cool stuff in here. So you can do this. There you go. And that is it for this part of the setup. So like I mentioned, this setup has worked great for me for this past year. Although I've only had the iKamper for 4 months now, I have nothing but good things to say about it. It's been amazing. But yeah, can't get over this hood. I love it. Love how it turned out. It'll give you guys an idea as to what to do with your rig. It just looks amazing. So let me get underneath the RTT here. Get some coverage from the rain. So the reason I got the RTT, like I mentioned, it was just for comfort, for the family, for myself. But I know that in a previous video or other videos, I mentioned that I was going to do the sleeping in the Jeep thing. It works. It's awesome. I do still have the ability to sleep in there if I remove some of the Milwaukee pack out system. Just one of the packs. I'm still able to go in there just in case an emergency or whatnot. But the main reason why I chose to get this RTT, not the brand itself, but just in general, is because on a previous trip back in January, and also the Utah trip, I know I mentioned it, that I was looking for ways to stay warm. And I know there was a suggestion regarding the diesel heater, and that's in the works. I just wanted to test this out first. But I wanted to get this because I struggled a lot to move things in and out of the Jeep, and I had to find extra layers of tarps or how to cover the things that I was putting out. And it's just I'm not getting any younger, so just taking out the stuff, taking out tables, putting it all in there, it's becoming a hassle. And then I didn't want to expose my wife to it every single time to just help me out and bring all the stuff. It's just a hassle. So yeah, so I figured if I get the RTT, it'll at least help me minimize the time it takes me to set up. Because with this thing, it's just less than 5 minutes, if that. I did get the upgraded mattress, but not from iKamper. It's from Xbed. I think I have a story on my Instagram, a reel about it. I want to check it out, so that we could sleep comfortably up there. And like I said, it's just for it's time consuming to set up all this thing. So I figured if I get the RTT, it just minimize all that time, and it has. And I'm sure my wife agrees. I think she told me this morning that it's less effort to set this thing up. So that's one of the main reasons why I got the RTT. Again, I'm a firm believer of sleeping in the Jeep, but sometimes, you know, upgrades are good if budget allows. I'm not rich by any means. I hold a job just like everyone else, and I try to make best with my decisions with my money. Be smart about it. Invest. You know, do whatever you can to make your money grow. I'm not here to lecture you guys, but you know, be smart about it. And have someone that supports you. You know, you in this economy with all these things is just crazy. Anyways, but yeah, guys. So, would I ever go back to sleeping in the Jeep? Of course, I would. Like I said, an emergency, I wouldn't mind it. That's why I still have some space in there to move things around and just sleep in there. As far as the RTT, again, it's just been a blessing. I'm really glad we got it. And I think that's what I'm gonna be running from now on. So do expect a lot more videos. Right now, I'm just waiting for my friend and his family to wake up, get settled, and then make our way out of here. This is Cleveland National Forest, Laguna Campground. In one of my videos, I came here during the summer, So now experience the summer, humidity, and with now being cold. It's April. It feels like January. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, this will be it for me. I'll show you around once we leave. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, give it a like, share, so that my content reaches other people, you know, maybe in the look to set up their rig, customize it, and maybe hopefully this will give them an idea as to what they can do with their rig. So thanks, guys. So let me show you guys before I put this away. That's the Exped mat, Lux mat. Has wool. It's insulated. Very spacious. All right, so we are all set up. Ready to put everything away. We're just waiting to let the car warm up a little bit. It did struggle. Like I said, it was cold, so it struggled to turn on. But yeah, we're all set up. Now we're just gonna warm up the car, take off. Oh, hello there. Have a little drink. Rain or shine, Arizona. Was that Sander hiding? Ah, you're too tall, bro. Which is good. ¿Cómo se la pasaron? Good?
Yeah, it's really cold. Yes. We were in RV, so everything is good.
Oh, that's right. That's true. No, good choice. That was good. ¿Qué tienen, coffee? 3 coffees, huh? Cheers. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it. I know it's cold, but... Oh yeah, thank you, Jackie, for helping. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Just waiting for these slow pokes. Head. Just gonna grab a bite to eat. Starving. All right, guys. So we're off. Thank you guys for coming. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in the video. Bye. We're off. How was it? Tiring?
No, it wasn't tiring. It was just cold.
It was really cold, but we make do with what we have. It was fun. It was great. It was cold, but it was overall fun. Can't wait to go on the next one. I know I've been away for a few months, but that's just life. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you on the next.